All right, guys. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of the Soaring Stories podcast. It's me again, Agatha Magsumbal, and I have a very special announcement to make. It's officially 1 year of this podcast. I launched this thing last year on my birthday, hence the name Soaring Stories 23, Soaring Stories 2023 because my birthday is also the birthday of this podcast. I launched this last year as a healing project. It's my avenue to not only share my stories, but also allow people to share theirs. As I listen to them, as I learn from them, and as we all learn from each other. Hence the name Soaring Stories. So I'm gonna link the video of the very first episode from last year so you guys can, if you want to listen to the history as to why decided to do this. And yeah, with that, since it's 1 year of Soaring Stories, happy anniversary, happy birthday to me and to the podcast. I'm going to do a very special episode. Um, for those of you who don't know, last year, from July to October, I ventured into another thing out of my comfort zone, which is being a barista for a local cafe near my home. And I've been very active on it on social media, and I'm sure my closest friends and most of you know about it. I worked as a barista for Cafe Amelie, and yeah, for everyone's knowledge, it's no longer operating physically, but I'm sure it's gonna come back in a new way, in a new era. But for now, I just want to talk about my journey there. And I will also feature cafes that I visited while I was working and until now, since coffee has been one of the things I'm enthusiastic about, and I have this really great passion for coffee, and not just coffee, but the people who love cafes and enjoy spending time at a cafe. And it's also one of my hobbies because I bring my dog China with me whenever I visit a cafe. And it's also one of the places that I would ask my friends and my loved ones to go to when we want to spend time together. So, ano lang guys, I'm just gonna wala lang, reminisce on the time that I've been, because it wasn't that long. I would say it was only 4 months of being a barista, but it will always be such a highlight in my life. It will always be a core memory because Cafe Amelie has become one of my second homes, and I will never get tired of saying this because I'm always thankful for everyone, as in everyone who supported me on that journey. The friends who visited, the friends who like my stories, my posts, who view, who ask me about it, everyone, each and every one of you, thank you for supporting me on that barista journey. I will always miss being barista Agatha, and hopefully I get back to it if there's another opportunity. I mean, my door is always open, and I love learning how to make drinks, and I love serving people. And um, I was with China on that journey. I brought her with me since the cafe is pet friendly. So it's always a joy to see her making customers smile. So, yeah, I'm just going to take you through a little journey on my time there as we reminisce together.
Thank you for having me.
Ayun po. Thank you din for accepting my invitation. And syempre as my former boss.
Wow, former
And
boss.
former owner ng Cafe Amelie. Syempre, sepangs po tayo.
Ah, true.
I just want to ask you, ano po yung inspiration behind the business? Syempre, you're known as a coffee lover. Ganun. So, what made made you open a business about
coffee shop,
coffee?
yeah. Siguro nag-start yon like, alam mo yung typical na morning kapag kunwari, titimplahan ng kape pagkagising mo. It all started from that. The thing is, siguro parang nag-develop na lang yung love for coffee kapag matututo ka na iba-ibang like method on how to make coffee, ganyan. As you grow up, parang nagkakaroon ka ng hobby about coffee making. Tapos, I feel like sa bawat tao, parang meron tayong dream to have like a cafe. Lalo na kapag mahilig ka sa coffee, di ba? Parang, oh, I wanna have a cafe. Tapos gusto ko ganito yung cafe ko.
Dapat aesthetic ko yun.
Oo, aesthetic. And it all started from that. Ang nangyari lang, kung paano ako nagkaroon ng cafe is, I found someone na gusto din, parang same interest, ganyan. So, nung mga panahon na yon, puro brainstorming. Actually, ang dami naming idea before it all lead to a cafe. Una pa is, ang idea namin is to have like a food truck. Gusto namin traveling cafe. Kasi sabi namin, oh, we wanna have the pleasure of traveling and at the same time, may coffee shop, ganyan-ganyan. Pero, nag-back out yung idea na yon kasi ang daming kailangan i-consider. Like, location, permits, yung sasakyan, parang hassle. And since yung business partner ko before is she doesn't really have the capability to travel from one place to another because of work. Sabi namin, okay, sige, let go muna yung idea na yon. And then, itong cafe na to, parang Cafe Amelie is a cafe that you'll meet new people. Parang it's so easy to communicate or like to have new friends kasi ang daming pwedeng activities or like maraming pwedeng gawin. Like, yan, during full moon, we have full moon like you can use our telescope to see the full moon, ganyan, acoustic nights, game nights, and then parang ewan ko, I think
Pet friendly pa.
oo, pet friendly pa. Parang lahat kasi, since very hands-on owners kami, lahat ng mga nagiging customers, chinichika namin. Like you started as a customer before, di ba? Tapos, ayun na, parang mapapadalas ka na. Ganun din yung experience namin with our other customers. We want it to be like an experience, not just a place. Ganon. Ayun.
So, ano po yung parang encouragement na you could give to other people na who want to start their coffee shop or yung fellow baristas?
Parang master your craft. Know what you want. Really. Kung alam mo kung ano yung gusto mo and you want to like achieve it, make a way on how to do it. Parang hindi naman mangyayari yung isang bagay hanggat hindi mo gagawa ng action eh. So like ikaw, kunyari for example, you want to have a cafe. What are you doing right now that would lead you to that dream? Parang yung actions mo ngayon magde-define ng future mo. So paano mo ma-achieve na maging cafe owner or maging perfect na barista? If you're not practicing, if you're not learning new things, if you're not thinking about it, if you're not planning to do it. So, parang I do really think na your actions right now define what you'll become. So, kung may business idea ka na, start from somewhere. Like, gusto mo maging graphic designer soon. Ngayon practice ka na. Like, anong kailangan mong gawin para sa susunod? Gusto mo magkaroon ng agency, di ba? Parang start small. Kasi, most people parang nag-fail because they start from the like yung pinakamataas. And when you can like start small lang naman and then build from that. Ganon. Diba?
So, with that, what's next for Cafe Yamin? Or like, what's next for you?
For me, for me kasi I have a lot of things na ginagawa ko. I work, marketing and also, ayun nga best of both worlds ako. Marketing girly ako, tapos HR ako. At the same time, I have an agency industry. And then at the same time, I want to like go back to the food and beverage industry. The thing is, what's next? I'm planning to have like a Cafe Amelie 2.0. That's the thing. Probably, ang iniisip ko is like more me. Like, parang more of my personality yung next na Cafe Amelie. And since I have learned the things that I should have dun sa unang Cafe Amelie, right now, I know better. So, yung ideas ko right now, I'm really, really, really thinking about it. Parang lahat na ng failures na maisip ko sa utak ko, dapat meron akong resolution. So kapag dumating ako dun sa point na, ito yung problem, alam ko na kung anong gagawin ko. I won't panic. I won't indulge myself na parang, oh my God, nakaka-stress. Kasi ganun naman usual business una eh. Pag na-stress ka, grabe yung stress mo kasi hindi lang ikaw yung maapektuhan, yung business mo, yung mga tao. So, parang moving forward, ayun, parang more prepared na to the things that will come my way. Ganon.
Ayun. Thank you po. And I wish you all the best dun sa next kasi alam ko naman po na you're passionate with your work,
Yeah.
with whatever you do. And I want to say thank you kasi sobrang naging core memory po sa akin on yung pag-work
ikaw
sa
din. Malaking
cafe.
part ka ng cafe. Alam mo yan.
Kasi it was my first time na working. Parang super out of the comfort zone.
And I'm sorry if naging strict akong boss. Naging strict ba ako? Masungit. At times. Di ba?
Firm.
Okay.
Tsaka marami pa akong natutunan sa inyo.
Really?
Kaya it will always have a special
Yeah,
special
true.
place in my heart kasi it felt like a second home.
Yeah.
Kaya namimiss ko pa rin po siya. And
Family.
Yeah.
I remember nung naalala ko, customer ka pa natin.
Oo.
And then you were left alone by your friends. Tapos kasama na natin si Ivy, si Jess. Tapos nagde-dinner kami. Tapos invite ka namin mag-dinner. Di ba?
Umuwi na po yung friend ko na. Tapos I decided to stay kasi I read the book. Tapos kasama ko naman si China.
Tapos sinigang ata. Ay no. Basta may ulam.
Parang may sinut po kayo sa food
Tapos yung
panda.
food hati-hati tayo. Tapos doon yung first time mo makapasok ng kitchen.
Opo.
Tapos yun nasabi mo, pwede po ako mag-part-time dito. Di ba?
Tapos dala ko po yung cards ko. Tapos naglaro po.
Tapos naglaro.
Tayo nila.
Tapos yun na.
Yeah.
Inahatid ka na namin pa uwi.
Miss ko yun, iba na every weekend. Or like, yung, you would text me na Agatha, tapos nagsakto na wala po akong pasok. So yun, tapos,
Savior ka ng mga panahon na yan eh. Oo, bakit? Totoo naman na kapag kunwari wala ako or biglang may kailangan, Gata, where are you?
I appreciate that naman, yung people can count on it. Tapos,
Yeah, true.
sobrang na-appreciate din po ng friends ko. Yung, kasi hindi ko po yun in-expect na bisitahin po ako ng mga friends ko.
They were very supportive.
Opo.
Super.
Kahit yung mga hindi bumisita, parang yung liking lang ng stories. And,
Kikita ka yan pag may event, tapos may mga friends kang pupunta, ang sarap sa heart.
Opo.
Yeah.
Tapos yung may time na parang yung day na yon na ako po yung sila lang po yung customers mostly.
Yeah.
Tapos may mga customers na friends nyo tapos
naging kilala
friends
mo.
pa na rin. Tapos sobrang
Tama, famous ka din China eh. Hindi ka nakapunta ng Cafe Amelie kapag hindi mo na-meet si China.
Opo. Yung second home na rin po niya kasi sinusulit ko po yung time na
Yeah.
golden years.
Yeah.
Tapos yung comments din po ng mga customers sa masarap daw yung coffee. Pati yung tapsilog. Yun po yung favorite ko dun eh. Bowl. Pati yung kare-kare.
Yeah.
Sobrang nakakasulit.
Ano yan? Nami-miss ka talaga.
Pati yung banana loaf.
Oh yeah, yung banana bread.
Okay. So, hi Ate Tini. First of all, thank you for accepting my invitation of being a guest for this month's episode. Ayun, with everyone's knowledge, since Cafe Amelie is no longer in operation. Pero I just want to ask, what's the Parang what's the history? What's the inspiration behind it? Why did you start a cafe? What's the what's the story? Ganun.
So, well, thank you, Gata, for inviting me. Us. Uh, so, what's our inspiration behind Cafe Amelie? I would say that Cafe Amelie was a product of two great minds. So, when Cafe Amelie started, it was a decision that was very close to heart, and our goal actually was to create a community that is open to all, community that is um, inclusive. So let's have a backtrack of what Amelie means. So Amelie means hardworking, like the
Is that
word.
French?
Yeah,
Tama ba?
yeah.
French.
So we chose that name because I believe that parang lahat ng nangyari, lahat ng decisions and everything like um came from hard work, and you can tell uh the first time you went inside the cafe, because the walls, the tables, the signages, kami lahat gumawa nun. It's so personal to us that we want it to be home. We want it to feel like home. And we want our customers to feel like they're home. So, inspiration namin behind Cafe Amelie is to create a safe space for other creative minds to
Express themselves.
exactly express themselves. And well, I myself is a creative because I paint and all, but yeah, it's more than that. It's more than making a coffee. It's more than serving food. It's more than that. It's basically meeting people with different with the same interest actually. Um and yeah, I'm just passionate about sharing my mind actually in that cafe. And even though we're not like here anymore, or hindi na nakikita, it's still there. And better days ahead. Hindi hindi nyo man nakikita ang Cafe Amelie ngayon, but I believe that we captured a lot of hearts. And I hope na the fun times, the fun memories magstay like forever. Yeah.
Tsaka I remember yung first time that I went there, tapos super welcoming niyo po kaagad. And like, naramdaman ko po na even though it was a small cafe, it had a big heart na super, welcoming
Yeah.
to the
Because
customers.
that's our goal actually. Um my my partner and I, so we talked about it na parang magiging hands-on kami. So that we can meet people, we can meet new friends, we can meet same minds, same wavelength, and just enjoy our time with people that we shared our, uh, share our interest with, or alam mo yun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that, no, what advice would you give to people na, kunwari, some of us want to start our own, hindi naman exactly cafe, or
Business.
since you mentioned kanina na you're a very creative, passionate person, so how would you encourage others who have the same fire as well? Na parang go for it.
I have two different answers on that. Yung first one is about like for those who want to start their business, and sa second, my advice to those who want to share their creative ideas and whatnot. So sa first one, kung gusto nyo mag-start ng business, think about it. Like 3 times, 4 times, 10 times. Because it's not easy. It's really not easy. You have to put your heart out there. You have to be hands-on. You have to manage it, like operate everything. Na dapat gamay na gamay mo, alam mo, you know what you're doing. Because if not, then you'll waste a lot of energy. And you don't want that. Kasi kapag na-waste yung energy, pag naubos yung energy mo, then mawala yung reason why you started. So, if you want to start the business, make sure na pag-isipan talaga mabuti kasi hindi madali. Kakainin yung oras mo. If you think na para magkakaroon ka ng time to go to places just because you're earning this digit, ganyan, hindi ganun kadali. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng iwan yung negosyo mo eh. Kapag ka nawala ang isa, hindi pwedeng mag-operate. Kailangan kompleto, di ba? So, you have to make sure na lahat like planado. So, yun. Then, the second one, kung gusto mong gawing business yung passion mo, or in my case, because yung event before namin is, yun nga, yung we asked for local artists if they want to put their paintings sa cafe so that people would notice them and recognize them, and if they want to sell their paintings. So sa akin, just do what makes you happy. Wag mong isipin kung magiging madrama sa iba, kung magiging cringy. Don't mind them. Just put your creative piece out there. Kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung impact nun sa ibang tao. So,
Love that. Yes.
So, parang sa akin, nung event namin yun, that exhibit, I don't care if actually, that's a consignment kasi. So, if may painting na mabenta, we have a cut dun sa nabenta namin. But I don't mind the money. All I want is to see yung fire, yung passion, yung creativity ng mga artists na nagsisimula pa. Because I myself, hindi ko kasi kino-consider yung sarili ko na artist eh. I just like art. Actually, I love art. I have deep appreciation with art. So, para sa akin, yung ma-recognize lang sila, it feels yung fulfillment na parang sa akin, kasi hindi ko nire-recognize yung sarili ko as an artist eh. Pero for me,
You are.
yung makilala lang
In
sila.
your own right. In your own way.
Yung makilala lang sila, okay na ako dun. Kasi, I'm helping local artists, like, small artists, yung starting artists. And, yeah, sa akin, community. So, it doesn't matter kung may kikitain ka or wala. It doesn't matter kung, kunwari, sa cafe family, it doesn't matter if may pumasok for coffee, just, or wala. Kung pumunta lang sila doon to talk to us, to share their ideas, or to just chit-chat, tignan yung mga paintings, I'm good with that. Because as long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, I think, yun naman yung yun nagka-count. Hindi na yung pera. Kasi yung pera, makuha mo yan. I know, business is business, but yung pag-start kasi nun, it didn't start from like money eh. Hindi nagsimula yun sa pera. Nagsimula yun sa idea na, what if kaya mag-put up tayo ng cafe na ganito yung i-cater natin, we want a community, ganyan. Doon nagsimula eh. So parang second na lang yung pera. But again, your choice kung anong gusto ninyo. That's just my advice. If you want to start a business or if you want yung mag-dominate yung passion mo, yung creativity mo sa ginagawa mo, or like both. Just balance na lang siguro. Diba? Pero, yeah, ayun. And, yeah, that's it.
So that was Ate Ro and Ate Tini of Cafe Emily. I just want to take this moment to again give my appreciation to them because I am very thankful for everything that we've been through during that journey in the business, and even though it's physically closed for now, our connections are still open. I'm still glad that we get to spend time together whenever our schedules align, and I will never forget that concept of Cafe Emily being a family, and it's indeed your neighborhood cafe. So I'm I just really it warms my heart knowing that I have a family in that cafe because I still get to spend time with Ate Ro and Ate Tini. So I'm excited to go on some adventures with them again soon. And yeah, they were not just employers, but they were also two of the big sisters that I have in my life, and I have a lot of them. So I'm glad they are a part of it as well. And yeah, I don't want to get emotional, but you know, I I have my moments where I think about the cafe, especially when I see the espresso machine that we used to use there. Um, Again, it wasn't a long experience for me, but during my time in making drinks, I really did enjoy it. It was so fun. There was something about that era, that aura in the store whenever I'm there, even though there were days where there were no customers. I just enjoy my time being there, like physically being there, seeing all the paintings, the plants, and of course I spent time with China, and then um Ate Tini and Ate Ro were there, and si Ate May, our cook. Um, we would play board games or play the guitar or ukulele, and there was even a point where I didn't mind getting paid. Honestly, parang naging volunteer work because I don't know, it just became one of those things that I truly enjoy doing and I enjoy being, and I really hope that I get another opportunity to have that kind of thing again, to be a barista. It's a dream, one of the dreams, and yeah, I will never. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, I have a highlight on the cafe. I will never delete that. That's always gonna be part of who I am, and I even have like an album in my gallery on my phone specifically for that. So, nandun lahat ng pictures, nung mga bumisita, and then yung um, pictures nung cafe that I use sometimes for my wallpaper on my phone and my tablet. And yeah, it will always be such a core memory. And I will have random times where I get to be emotional about it or reminisce about it. Kasi I don't know, it was a time. It was a great feeling, and I miss going there. It was indeed a second home, and I really, really had fun. Yeah. So, it's not just Cafe Emily that I'm going to feature in this podcast. We advocate as well for supporting local businesses and our fellow coffee and food enthusiasts. So, these are just a few of the cafes that I visit with my friends, with my loved ones, and hopefully, if you guys have the time and if you guys are nearby, you can visit too. So, here we go. All right, so first up, we have Lazy Bites. Sa mga taga Better Living, dyan, Lazy Bites is the cafe beside Caltex. Para siyang commercial area sa Better Living. It's also along Sigs, KTV, and Resto Bar. It's a small cafe. The thing, it's color blue. They have one of the best. I was about to say synonym buns, but yeah, cinnamon buns. I love their cinnamon buns and their caramel macchiato. Yeah, they're also pet friendly, and I was supposed to talk to the owner, but unfortunately I didn't have the time. So I'm just going to feature them here. So yeah, Lazy Bites is in Better Living. If you guys have the time, you can visit them, try their cinnamon buns and their caramel macchiato. If you guys don't drink coffee, they have good matcha as well. The ambience is amazing. You can sit outside al fresco or inside. They have a wonderful interior, friendly baristas, a large mirror for you to take mirror selfies, and you can bring your pets as well. And then we have Rosie Bean, another cafe in Better Living na medyo dulo for me, na one trike. I forgot what street, but all of the cafes that I will mention, I have the link of their Facebook and Instagram on the description box if you want to know more about them. So yeah, the next one is Rosie Bean. It's a very cool cafe. It's initially designed for riders since their what do I call this? Eating spot? Parang no, dining area is mainly outside, so it's al fresco. So I would recommend visiting at night kasi ang ganda ng lights, ang ganda ng ambience. I mean, not just riders go there, but also students and anyone, honestly. And it's an amazing view at night. They have wonderful, I don't know if it's fairy lights, but it's string lights na medyo orange na ang ganda mag-picture, ang ganda mag-hangout. If you guys love going to cafes at night, I would recommend Rosie Bean, especially along Parañaque, Better Living, like that. So yeah. Next is Burnt MNL, Better Living. I think Burnt MNL is a franchise or like a business that expands since I saw that they have branches in other cities like Quezon City, I guess, right? So yeah, we have a branch here at Better Living. I visited probably twice. They have great Spanish latte. I love their Spanish latte. They're also pet friendly. But yeah, going back to Rosie Bean, they are also pet friendly. I brought China there once and I visited twice. They have great matcha as well, and I love their Vietnamese latte also. So yeah, and then Burnt MNL. try their carrot muffin with cream cheese. Yeah, and Spanish latte. They also have non-coffee drinks if you guys don't drink coffee. So it's a small cafe as well, but it has a great interior. They also have dinner items, lunch items, good pasta. Yeah, I will try the pasta soon. I haven't tried it, but they featured it on their account, so I'm intrigued to try. Yeah. And then next is Cup of Joy, Better Living. The owner is one of our friends from church, so I decided to feature this as well. Their place is also at Better Living sa May Russia, second floor nung Silog Food Hub. What's nice about this place is that you can rent their space for events. They have a nice spot on the second floor. You guys can rent that entire thing. They have board games, a TV for karaoke, for Netflix, and like events in general. My mom celebrated her birthday there a couple of years ago, and it's a really nice place for events. They have milk teas and snacks that are very affordable and delicious, absolutely delicious. So I'm not sure if they're pet friendly because I brought China there since the owner is our friend. But siguro naman pet friendly. Just make sure they don't mess around. But yeah, this is I would recommend Cup of Joy for events and for their snacks because they will be having new coffee drinks soon. I guess I'm gonna wait on the announcement. But yeah, if you guys are near the area and you are looking for an events place, Cup of Joy is a consideration. Next, medyo dadayo tayo sa sukat, sa BF. We have Coffee After 6. I love the name of the shop, and this is the cafe that one of my best friends and I visited, and we got to talk to the owner. Um, this is quite a big cafe. Ang wide nung interior. Um, they have good coffee and good matcha as well, and the pastries are delicious. They also have this board where you can stick notes, um, your pictures, and other things. They also have books, and I remember leaving a few cards on there because I have these conversation cards, and I left I think 4 cards there. So sa mga bumisita na sa Coffee After 6, hopefully you guys saw those cards and answered them. And yeah, I visited twice. I want to visit again. I miss it. So if you guys are near BF, I know there are a lot of coffee spots. So maybe BF, and I want to visit more coffee spots. So BF. Hopefully, you guys can consider Coffee After 6 as well. Lastly, on my list, we are gonna travel for a little long on a longer distance. We have D Cup Coffee Republic Worldwide. This is a very unique cafe because their operating hours are from 5 a.m. I no, sorry, from 5 p.m. in the afternoon to 5 a.m. in the morning. The one of the owners is my friend, si Kuya Allen. Shout out sa'yo. Um, he's one of my seniors at APC at the psychology department. He is a life coach here. So the unique thing about D Cup Coffee Republic Worldwide is that they work with Life Coach Philippines. And it's one of the dreams of mine as well to be a life coach. So I'm excited for the opportunities that will be presented with this cafe. I only visited once, but I'm planning to come back every month, hopefully, because I love their advocacy. Um, their schedule is quite unique because the concept is having a cafe open during midnights so that people can have their haven, their safe space whenever they want a place to chill and tambay area to have a safe space because there are life coaches that are willing to listen to them if they want someone to talk to and have a cup of coffee with. D Cup also features acoustic nights every Saturdays and coaching sessions. So I'm really excited for what they have to offer. They offer vegan foods as well. I love their coffee and their cheesecake. It's very good. They're also pet friendly, and they also work with Creative Brewers, which is a community for artists. So they work on clothing, stickers, and other pieces. So yeah, I know I didn't really complete the description for each of these cafes, but hopefully you guys get intrigued somehow to visit, especially when you're in the area. Let's support these businesses and the stories that they have to offer, that they have to share, and the mission that they want to achieve, the vision that they have, and of course, the people they serve. So, yeah, with your support, we can change the world through our passions, not just for coffee, but also for food, for art, for music, for pets, and everything in between. And that ends our March 2024 birthday slash anniversary episode of the Soaring Stories podcast. It's probably quite short, I know, but again, hopefully you guys get intrigued and interested and excited to visit at least one of these cafes that I mentioned. Again, these are only a few. I know there are a lot, as in a lot of existing cafes here in Parañaque, in the Philippines in general. So hopefully, guys, and whether you're here in the Philippines or in another part of the world, you guys get to find the time to visit your local cafe, engage in the people there. If the owner is there, try to have a conversation, and let's see where it goes. Because you never know. There are so many stories when you just simply buy a cup of coffee. It's more than that. You get to support something amazing. You get to interact with beautiful people. You get to share your own story and represent something that's beautiful just by being there. So, yeah, thank you again so much, guys, for your endless support. I can't believe it's been a year of this podcast. I remember being so nervous just starting it, but here I am. Here we are. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the guests that I've talked to last year. You guys know who you are. And I'm excited to talk with you again soon. I know some of you are willing to be my guests again. So, yeah, and I'm excited to talk to more people. I have a lot of them in store for this year. So, let's look out for that. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Love you all. You are enough, and don't forget to smile. Bye.